just a kickstand. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. I can feel it still.
Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Just here in Lobitos in Peru. It's like a small surf town with nothing but a few shops, a few accommodations and a little left-hand point break. But today is leaving day, so as you can see, just getting packed. The place I'm heading to is called Chicama. It's supposedly the longest wave in the world, so we'll go and find out. Not sure how good it's going to be or if it lives up to its reputation of being so long and such a good wave. From what I hear, the wave's broken up into like different sections and they only link up when there's a big swell. So yeah, gonna just head there anyway. Gonna hopefully spend about a week there. I'm gonna take you guys along for the journey. So I think it's about an 8 to 10 hour bus journey. So I've got to head out onto the road here, get a little taxi into the next biggest town, then hopefully get a coach down to another town or like another city, and then from there I can get another bus or a taxi to Chicama. So it's going to be a bit of a mission. I'll take you guys along for the ride and hopefully I'll see you in Chicama. Okay, so I finally made it to Chicama. I think all in all it took me like 32 hours or even more from when I left my door in Lobitos. Which to say it's like an 8-hour drive down the coast is ridiculous. But yeah, I've been traveling long enough now in Latin America that I know things, yeah, just take a long time. It's just kind of how it is here. So no, last night I got the bus from a place called Talara down to Chiclayo. Ended up missing the last bus from Chiclayo, so I had to stay there the night in a hotel. Hotel was fine, did the job. It's like 17 US. Got the bus the next morning, missed the first one at 6 a.m. and then got a 7:30 a.m. one to a place called Trujillo. Trujillo is like an hour past where I am now, so I had to get a bus from Trujillo literally back the exact same way as where I'd just come from, which is weird, because the other bus couldn't stop and drop me off at the town. So got the bus back up to this place called Pijan. So from Pijan, I got a taxi to Puerto Malabrigo. So Puerto Malabrigo is like the real name for Chicama. There's no actual place called Chicama. I think this is kind of nicknamed Puerto Chicama. And I think it's just kind of what the surf spot's called, but the town itself is Puerto Malabrigo. So yeah, if you guys are ever trying to come here, just know it's a little bit of a mission. Trujillo is the best place you can access it from. You've got to get then to a town called Pijan, and from Pijan you can get to Puerto Malabrigo. Got a bit of work to finish off this evening, so gonna crack on with that, have a shower, just get rested, might go and have a quick glance at the waves, but yeah, be surfing tomorrow morning and can't wait to show you guys the waves. Okay, good morning from Chicama. Just about to go and have the first look at the wave. It's pretty grey, misty old morning, feel a bit of wind. Not sure if the swell is that big, but let's go and find out. Alright, so just down at the beach or just on the cliff checking out Chicama. And yeah, it's pretty much flat. I mean, there's waves, but it doesn't look great at all. Super windy, like cross offshore. There is the odd wave. There's a couple of guys out getting the odd one, but yeah, it does not look that fun. I'm not sure what's around that next corner, if that's like another point or what, so I don't know, maybe it'll be worth grabbing my stuff and having a walk around. Ah, here we go. Now we're talking. Wow. Okay, sick. Now I wish I brought my board with me because this bit looks a bit more proper. This bit looks like it's braking way better. So yeah, sick, wicked. Yeah, a few guys out, mostly on logs, but this is definitely a lot more how I expected Chicama to be. So, pretty happy with that. I mean, it's definitely not epic, but it's more surfable than what I've seen at the start of the point. So yeah, gonna run back, then go and get changed and walk all the way back. I think I'm gonna walk along the beach. Looks a lot easier, so yeah, I'll see you guys on the way to the surf. But yeah, just gonna walk all the way around the end of that headland, basically as far as you can see. And once I'm around there, I'm at the bottom of the next point. I'm guessing this section just here is kind of the first section. Not sure what it's called just yet, but yeah, I guess when it's big, this links up with the other bit, which would mean it's ridiculously long. And I think this kind of runs all the way basically back into town. Obviously it's not doing it right now, Swell's nowhere near big enough, but yeah, I'd love to see what it can do. Okay, now starting to see something that somewhat resembles Chicama. Yeah, there's a few peeling left, it's only like 2 foot, maybe the odd bigger set. And yeah, it's been a pretty cool little walk, to be honest. How's these lines? Stacked up. This is yeah, exactly how I imagined this spot to be honest. That looks like a really nice section. In moment of truth, let's find out how cold it is. It's a little bit chilly. How well this wetsuit's going to be out here. No way. Sick.
Could keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl isn't me. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. I can feel it still. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, I can feel it still. We can fight a war for peace. Give in to that easy living, goodbye to my hopes and dreams. Stop flipping for my enemy.
Okay guys, so welcome to my hotel room here in Chicama. Now, I just want to explain a little bit about what Chicama town is actually like. Just so if you guys are coming here, you kind of know what to expect, what it's going to be like, and how you can actually come here and experience it for yourself. So the first thing to know about Chicama town is it's not the most picturesque place in the world. In fact, it's pretty bleak. Now, no disrespect to any of the locals, but the landscape sort of around is really barren. So it's kind of like this rocky desert landscape. It's kind of moon-like and super dry. On top of that, cannot believe how much rubbish there is throughout the whole of this part of Peru. Traveled all the way from the north of Peru, just piles and piles of rubbish everywhere, which is out of everywhere in Latin America, this is, yeah, by far the worst I've seen for litter. As well as that, there's so many unfinished buildings in Peru. I don't know why this is. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments. But a lot of the buildings are just, they kind of look half finished, as if they're going to build another level on top. Especially the roofs are just kind of left unfinished. Everywhere looks like a building site. As well, not many of the buildings are painted. So you've got a lot of brick. It looks really rubbly and, yeah, just unfinished. Aesthetic wise, yeah, Peru and Chicama, not the best. However, between all of that, there is some decent hotels and restaurants, plenty of places to stay in the town. I'm staying in a place called Hospedaje La Ola Azul. I think I'm pronouncing that right. So La Ola Azul, I think it's $18 per night, so it's very reasonable. And I'll just give you a quick show of my room. I've got a little desk space there. I can crack on with some work. Place to keep my boards there. Nice comfortable bed, it's clean, it gets cleaned every day. The Wi-Fi is decent as well, which is essential for me. And yeah, I've got my own room, which is great. So it's not luxury, but gets the job done and it's very affordable. Another really helpful tip to know is that you should bring cash. If you're coming to Chicama, most places here don't accept card. I don't have any cash on me right now. So there are places that accept card, but you're a lot more limited as to where you can go to eat. And the closest ATM is in the town Paihan, which is, I guess, like a half an hour taxi away. So just bear that in mind when you come here. There are places that accept card, but it just means you've got to walk around a little bit more to find them. The average cost of a meal I've found is between $5 and $10. They use a currency called soles in Peru. And I've been paying, I guess, anywhere between like 20 soles and 50 soles for a meal. Now, I've been eating things like burritos, chicken and rice sort of dishes. So yeah, it's quite affordable to eat. So had my first surfing experience, had a couple of surfs actually, and it's been really fun. Now, the waves haven't been epic by any means, and I'm just gonna stay here because I think there's a swell coming. I'm gonna extend my stay for a few more days and try and meet that swell. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, I can't wait to show you guys what surfing Big Chicama is like. So yeah, I'll see you in the water. Okay, so good morning guys from here in Chicama. This morning, the waves are absolutely firing. So very excited, as you can probably tell in my voice. But yeah, there's kind of like 4-foot waves breaking for like hundreds of meters. And it's still nice and early, so there's no one out. But yeah, don't know how well you can see it, but just there, waves are literally breaking from that headland from behind there all the way down there into town. Now, I have had a few surfs the last few days, but haven't been filming, just been cruising. But yesterday afternoon, the swell started to fill in, and yeah, got a real taste of what it can be like, and got some leg burners. So today's even bigger, looks less windy. So yeah, it's going to be interesting and can't wait to show you guys what it's like. So I'll see you in the water.
Just on my 10th run around of the morning. Yeah, the wave's surging really long. Seems to be getting a bit more consistent now too, which is good. But yeah, it's firing. There's basically no one out either. There's just one boat, and they're kind of staying a bit more to the side today anyway. So yeah, super easy to get waves. Some leg burning rides going down. I'm not sure how many more runarounds I've got left in me. Legs are feeling pretty tired. But yeah, maybe a couple more. Well, one thing that's good to know about Chicama, current like sweeping down the point is gnarly, and you're not going to be able to ever paddle back against it. So yeah, you've either got to do the runaround or walk around like I am, which isn't too bad. Takes kind of like 10 minutes, 15 minutes to walk back up the point. You can also get boats from town. A few crew are getting boats. I think it costs like 60 soles. And that's for like 3 hours of surfing. I'm too tight to pay for that, so I'm making do with the run around and the paddle out.
Okay, so just got back into my hotel from the surf, and yeah, as you saw in the video, it's absolutely pumping. Yeah, waves for like hundreds of meters, some proper leg burners, and yeah, that was by far the best day of waves I've had so far. So I hope that's kind of shed some light onto what Chicama is actually like. When you're surfing out there on that first section, that's the part of the wave that you come here for. It's ridiculously long. You have to negotiate a few fast sections, but yeah, you can make it all the way from the top of that first point, basically into town. I mean, your legs will be dying if you get that far. I got one that was pretty close, and I basically could walk after it. So yeah, in summary, what is surfing and what is staying in Chicama actually like? Yeah, to be honest, I would highly recommend it. If you're an intermediate to advanced surfer, I think it's a great place to come. I mean, you're probably not going to be scoring barrels. I mean, I haven't seen any tubes. The waves aren't that powerful, so it's pretty user friendly. It's easy to surf. You know, there's a lot of people out there surfing on paddleboards and foils. But that said, there is steep sections of the wave as well that you can really lay into. So yeah, it does kind of have something for everyone. In the town itself, there's lots of places to stay. You can eat meals for like between $5 and $10. Just remember to bring cash. A lot of places don't actually accept card. And yeah, I think if you're in South America already and you want to incorporate a bit of surf time into your trip, been waves here like every single day. Today was by far the best though. So when the swell sort of gets up above that sort of 4-6 foot range, that's when that first point starts to really shine. In summary, surfing in Chicama is a great experience that I couldn't recommend highly enough. Yeah, I'm going to end this video here. My next video, I'm actually heading into the Andes Mountains, so dragging myself away from the ocean for a minute and going to do some hiking. So I'll take you guys with me and I'll see you in the Andes.